When I told about China in 2019, and you saw what happened. It closed us for 2 years. God has a good plan for that country, but they are going to go to their knees first. So each and every time they'll be having this, that will put them down. Why I'm saying so? Because we depend so much on China, on many things that are manufactured. They can do anything. But however, countries which want to not find themselves in a trap, that one is not reversible. No prayer will change it, because God purposed it. He has a plan for China in nearby future, but He wants them on their knees first. Are you there?
Big time.
On 30th July 2023, one of the strongest storms on the record, Typhoon Doksuri, dumped torrential rain across China and left masses dead, homes destroyed, population displaced, farmlands and infrastructure shattered, hence leading to economic crisis in China.
Meanwhile, Typhoon Egai, with international name Doksuri, is now wreaking havoc in China.
Typhoon Kanun, powerful, slow-moving and lashing, with winds of 138 miles per hour.
For many in China, Doksuri has become synonymous with destruction because this name is shared by a typhoon, one of the strongest ones to make landfall in China. It hurtled into the country last week.
Doksuri is one of the most powerful typhoons that China has encountered in many years.
So each and every time they'll be having this, that will put them down.
Shortly after, on 1st August 2023, China's capital, Beijing, was battered by heaviest rains since records began 140 years ago, damaging infrastructure, deluging swaths of the city's suburbs and surrounding areas.
Extreme rain has battered northern China in the wake of Typhoon Doksuri.
Heavy rains and floods hit China for the second time since 2012. This natural disaster has already broken records in China's history.
The capital's death toll from flooding tripled to 105 after Typhoon Doksuri inundated the region with the heaviest rain to hit the city in 140 years since records began, while 35 are still missing. More than 300,000 houses have been damaged, and more than 17,000 hectares of cropland have been flooded.
Infrastructure were hit hard, more than 100 bridges torn apart, flights cancelled and communication cut off.
More than 200 flights were cancelled at 2 Beijing airports Monday afternoon, and nearly 600 others were delayed.
Such extraordinary precipitation has left hundreds of roads flooded, making transportation nearly impossible and paralyzing the city.
These floods as well horribly damaged thousands of corn and rice crops in China's key northern grain-producing belt, threatening to cause global food inflation pressures.
The floodwaters have wreaked havoc on thousands of homes and extensive agricultural lands. The disaster has inflicted a heavy blow on the local agricultural sector, with a staggering 79,000 hectares of crops adversely affected. Farmers' livelihoods and the region's food security are now in jeopardy. The road to recovery will be long and arduous, as efforts to rebuild shattered communities, restore infrastructure, and rehabilitate the region's economy will require a comprehensive and sustained approach.
God has a good plan for that country, but they are going to go to their knees first.